Good afternoon. On Rosh Hashanah, in the second day of Rosh Hashanah, the drasha that I delivered, I spoke about the slowness with which some people have returned to synagogue life, and we explored some explanations for what that reluctance comes from, or what the alternatives are that are more compelling for people. And that was, that was then. And you're welcome to read the words that I shared with the congregation Rosh Hashanah. If you weren't there, I'd love for you to read them. I'd love to hear your perspective. But I think an important, concomitant piece of that idea is the work that synagogues can do to make themselves worthy of the time of very busy and tired Jewish people to decide to wake up early on a Shabbos morning, a Yom Tov morning, get the kids dressed, get out the door, walk 15, 20, 25 minutes to shul, and then find something there that is worthy of that investment of time. And I think that's a responsibility on the shoulders of shul. So one way to think about that is to think of a mitzvah that is described in this week's Torah portion, the mitzvah of Hakel, which was a once every 7 years gathering of all the Jewish people, everyone who could, came to Yerushalayim. It was the Sukkot following a Shemitah year. We just ended a Shemitah year, and so we're in that time of year when this mitzvah used to take place in the times of the Beit HaMikdash. So this Shabbat, tomorrow, in place of the drasha, I'm going to deliver a shiur. The shiur will take place after Kiddush, so we'll end the shiur a little bit early. We have a lovely sponsored Kiddush. Thank you to the sponsors this Shabbat. And then after everyone's eaten a little bit, everyone's invited back into shul for the Shabbat Shuvah shiur. So we're going to look at the mitzvah of Hakel, what explanations and interpretations can be found and offered for this mitzvah. How do we understand this mitzvah? And then what does this mitzvah have to teach us about how we gather and who gathers and why? And maybe there's even some uses we can put to our learning together. So I hope to see you in Shul over Shabbat, and I hope to hear from you otherwise. And I wish all of you a Gmar Chasima Tova. You should have a great 5783. Shabbat Shalom.